Hey guys, Stealth here. Welcome back to Transport Fever. It has been a while, mostly because we were at war with South Korea. Sorry, North Korea. My bad. Second Korean War, as well as Pearl of the Orient, taking quite a bit of my time. And that's what caused Transport Fever to lose a bit of its, well, exposure, let's call it that. Now, for this episode, what I want to focus on is, once again, Spittle Flat. Spittle Flat has a good population usage for public transport, so good line usage as that. We are transporting quite a bit of fuel to their jobs, and we're also getting a few construction materials. Now, the construction materials are being shipped in here from the south. You can see that we have a lot of stuff ready to ship. And down here at the port, there is also quite a bit which is being collected by, I believe, this particular ship. But I need a whole lot more being shipped. These things can ship 20 per ride that they make. I'm going to add a few more of those vehicles. Let's see, these are not the 40-ton trucks, are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. I'm going to try and get those ships full as quickly as possible. Now, I believe that is Mosquito, yeah, that line. Mosquito Construction Shipping. My aim is still to make Spittle Flat over here a construction powerhouse. Or, well, not construction, but jobs, industrial areas. For that, we're going to need more of those construction materials and, of course, more fuel. And we're going to have to try and get machines over there. Now, let's see exactly where the machines are being produced. Products. We have only two facilities who can do that. That's Joker's Ridge. I really would appreciate if I don't have to use that, because it's not impossible to ship stuff there, but everything is quite far away from there. So I would rather not have to rely on this particular facility. The other one is Sheba's Landing. Sheba's Landing is a little bit closer to the intended target. But the question is, can we get all the required materials over there? What they need is planks and steel. So, planks. Can we do that? We have the potential of turning wood into planks here, but the question is, where's the wood coming from? And it's not looking good. That is not looking good. Where do we create planks? Or actually, where do we create wood? This is a sawmill. I don't want the sawmill, I want the actual... Oh, crap. Oh, no. That's not good. Miller's Creek. Down here. Ah, right. So from there, we'd have to ship the wood to here. We can do that by truck. And then we'd have to truck it all the way over here. That is, I think, possible. That's just half of the equation. The other part is steel. Now, I could go the route of taking steel and plastics. Yeah, the plastics route would be far easier, because I can ship it from here to this chemical plant, and then the plastics go here. And then we have the plastics sort, or the plastics parts sorted, and then we need to go through the steel department. So, what creates steel? A Paracomp mill up there, or Wishbone. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Wishbone is closest. Yeah, Paracom is not very appealing. Suppose we can call it that. Okay, so if we were to use that one, we'd have to ship in iron ore and coal. Where is that going to come from? Where is that going to come from? Breakaway, that's the maximum north part. Miller's Creek is down there. Wishbone. Ah, we can ship it from here. Okay, so that's one sorted. What about the other part? There's only three options. Breakaway, again, far up north. Iron Knob, also not ideal. And sawtooth. Ah, this is good. I can make this work. I can make this work. I can ship it from here. Either by truck or by actual ship, but I think trucks are easiest. We can take it there. And then from here, we're gonna have to, I think, airlift the steel away from here. We're gonna have to airlift the steel all the way over there. The question is, can we do that? I know I have some freighters, but I'm not sure if they're good enough. Yes, these things can transport steel. They are extremely expensive. They're 18.5 a pop. But they can ship quite a bit of steel. Okay, let's get it set up. So, first, let's upgrade some of these roads. This is still an older road, let alone this thing. That's still dirt road. Alright, sorry about the farm. Don't worry, we'll connect it back up. I think that should cover it. Okay, medium country roads. No, I'll take a large country road, mostly because those trucks can now do 100 kph. Since we have money to burn, I don't really need to be too careful about how exactly I connect this road. Yeah, listen, we're not connecting it to another patch of dirt road. That is not really worth it. So we're going to connect it like that. And maybe just make a direct connection here. Just to speed things up a little. Okay, so that sorts that out. We can upgrade this road. And now we need to go all the way over there. Thankfully the game is going to let me upgrade this mostly without a hitch. Yeah, that seems to be working. Oh look, we got high rise. Nice. I like these towers. Anyway, this is where we need to go for plastics. The biggest thing is that I need to find a way to allow this stuff to receive stuff from airports or from aircraft. So I think having a large cargo airport over here, a large freight airport, hopefully I can fit that in. I'm not sure I can. What about a medium one? Yeah, I can fit that in. Does the industry accept it, though? It does. Okay. Sorted. Now we need a truck stop. And probably quite a large one at that. So let's go with... Yeah, I think this is, for now, the best option. I want this to be a one-way... we don't really need a fence type here. And once they're done, they can move back out. Alright, that's sorted. Now we need to set up a depot over here. We can once again go with a one-way. Just not sure which exactly is the way in. That's gonna make it interesting. How do they go through? Like, where do they start? I hope that was the right click. And then we need to start them here. Maybe I can try and connect it here. Yeah, sorta. Come on. I'm not sure if this is too far. I hope not. Nope, it's not too far. Okay. Alright, listen up. You're gonna start over here. No, once is enough. Then you're gonna move your way here. Let me make that black so I can see what it's doing. Okay, so it is coming in the wrong side. And I want you to go here. sort of route are you taking? Right. Can I change this to not be a one-way? Two-way? Apply? Oh. Well, it's not actually that bad. I can make that work. Then over here, they're coming in... Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay, so now we are going to be producing plastics. I can take the finished product at least a part of the way towards Spittle Flat. If I can set up another depot here, that would mean that the trucks carrying the plastic one way can carry the finished machinery the other way. Then from over here we can ship it all the way down there. Mostly so that we don't have to go through this town, which is where you can get quite bogged down. Let's see, I want this to be a one-way. I think 2 terminals is enough. We don't really need fencing around this place. Connect it up. Okay, so your last stop is going to be there. Yeah, this works. Okay, so this is the plastics line. I only have one, so I don't really need to specify exactly where it is. Next, we want to take the final machinery from here to, I think, this stop. So this is Spittle Flat machinery. And now for the biggest issue. Getting this stuff from over here all the way over there. And yes, I still need to set up the other road. Oh, this is going to get expensive. Like, really expensive. 13 million. 14 million, unable to align terrain. Unsurprising. 9 million, still unable to align terrain. You know, I can set it up here, if I have to. Because these trucks are going to be moving down this road anyway. So if I set up the airport over here, or the other way, it's going to be something along their route anyway. Why is it so hard to fit an airport in here? Because the whole terrain is built on a mountain. Hang on, I saw a spot. Come on. Where are you? It lit up for a minute. Well, a second, rather. Come on, come on. Oh! Gotcha. Okay, so that is my cargo airport. Now, let's upgrade the roads. To make sure we can actually get to and from these positions quickly. These dirt roads? Yeah, they're dirt roads. Oh, I hope I can upgrade these properly. Let's see. Will the game still allow me to build another road in this place? That's going to be the challenge here. And that's not the only challenge I have, because I also somehow need to fit a depot here. 110k. What the fuck? Here's a thought. Why go across the other bridge if you can build a better bridge? Yeah, that's a bit expensive. 430 million. That's a bit too expensive. Anyway, we first need to set up a depot here, somehow. That first bit can be pretty easy and cheap. Let's go with a standard truck stop. It's elevated. I don't mind, so long as it's actually connecting to that coal mine, I'm happy. Moving on. Can I somehow... no. Well... Maybe. Maybe I can build a tunnel through there. thing won't descend fast enough. This terrain? Zoom in. Yeah, it's a very steep drop. It's not impossible to build something over there, but it's going to be quite hard to align it properly. Yeah, so we're going to have to use that bridge anyway. Alright, let's connect that. Whoa, whoa. These are some expensive roads, I'll have you know. Come on. What do you want connected? Wishbone halt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Game seems quite happy to fight me on every turn here. $450k for a road? Here, line it up. Set line it up. There. I know I'm burning cash, but I'm still making a lot more than what I'm mostly spending. So I'm not too concerned about the amount of cash that I'm spending here. Oh. Come on. There we go. Now that last bit. This is always tricky if you have a crossing in it. I would argue that this game could use some better road construction logic. What's this? Oh, you're a very old vehicle. Let's fix you up. Replace at 100% of lifespan. Okay, so now we need to set up this depot here. And set up those lines. Oh, actually, we need to connect the airport. Before I forget. And we still need to upgrade this one. There. Okay, this is going to be another one of those larger depots. Because hopefully... Oh no. Please tell me you can connect. Yes, it can. Okay. And finally the airport. That is not the prettiest road connection I've set up lately, but whatever, it works. Oh, I just hope I can fit a depot in here somewhere. Oh, come on. There. Right. First one up is the coal. Now the coal has the iron ore. It has the longest way to travel, I think. So we're going to set that up immediately there. This is wishbone coal. And then the other one starts there, takes the stuff over there, and then drops it off here. This would be wishbone. Hang on, am I exactly misnaming them? I think I am. Yep, I exactly misnamed them. Road vehicles. Show me. Yeah, this is the iron line. And that's the coal line. Okay. Vehicles. Lots and lots of vehicles. That's probably a good start for one line. Okay, so this is wishbone coal and wishbone iron. Now initially, I don't think that this line is going to see much usage, because the end product, the steel, isn't actually being used. So we need to find a way to get the game to understand that that is being used. We're going to call this airborne steel. We're going to set up some aircraft. Two aircraft should do the trick for now. Now I need to quickly set up the other route. That's the plastics. plastics line. And we're gonna have to set up a couple of trucks to go through the Spittle Flat machinery. I think this should do it. Let's speed things up. Recoup a bit of money because I spent quite a bit. I spent 16 million last year. It's alright. The key thing is, I need all of these factories to understand that they are going to be seeing usage. We're going to see line usage go from no to yes. Hopefully pretty soon. There we go, he's being used. So he gets it, and he starts to produce, yep, grain. I want these vehicles not to wait 3 minutes, I want them to wait 1 minute at the most. And they're gonna fan out all over this route, hopefully. There is... oh, that's a Joburg to Wishbone. 69 people waiting to go to Whalers. Okay. How about the other way? Not that many. As these other routes are starting to gain more traction, let's see what we're doing here. Whalers, finances, made me about 1 million. More like 3. Vehicles currently, 3 aircrafts. It's like they all want to head south, but nobody wants to come north. That's unusual. Let's throw in another aircraft. Or... yeah, there's 69 people waiting. These things can only yeah, they can only transport 21. What if I replace these aircraft? So what I'm currently using are the de Havilland Comets 4B. Your airspeed at a maximum is 725. That's not bad. That is not bad. I can switch to, let's say, 2, maybe 3 Boeings. Transport a lot more. Maybe a couple of Airbus 100s. Or A320-100. 40 million for an aircraft. Holy crap. Granted, it's almost... well, it's tempting to go with a Concorde, but it's just not worth it. Let's go with a couple of British Airways aircraft. If I were to replace all of these now, that would cost me 32 million. Let's do it. Now there's 36 waiting. Yeah, he just picked up a few. So this one's going to be upgraded pretty soon. The moment that it reaches the terminal. And... ta-da! British Airways! Alright, the game had a bit of time to understand that the lines are being used, hopefully. What we're seeing right now is that the steel has a line usage of yes. This one is producing plastics. We are about to pick... oh, this one's trying to pick up the stuff, the machinery from there and deliver it to Spittle Flat. Let's check up on the north part of this line. These have a supply, these have a supply. This is the biggest challenge here. Nope. Shit. Okay. So this stuff understands, or this thing understands that it has units stored, but the airborne line is not working out. No. These things cost me 3 million a year. So it's getting all the materials that it needs, but it doesn't understand that they're actually being used. Now I could go with a land route. That's gonna take a hell of a lot of time to deliver it back here. I could try shipping it. But I imagine road vehicles might be faster. This thing is gonna say try to ship more stuff. Yeah, I know. I am. But you don't want it. So it will no longer accept any new materials, likely. Just to check, these things can actually take on coal, yes? Sorry, steel. Yes, they can. Alright, I want to send those aircraft back to their depots. This one is connected to the airport, so it should work. Now hopefully if I can manually set those aircraft to pick up steel, the game will understand what I'm trying to do. Let's see, where are they? There's one incoming. Where are you, exactly? What? Oh. Hang on. He picked the wrong airport, I think. Doesn't really matter, as long as he's going to a depot. Alright, you. I want you to transport steel. And I want you to go back... No, not to that line. Hang on. Airborne steel. Check again. Can they not land here? Is that the problem? That's where I want you to go. Hopefully, by forcing the game, and particularly this aircraft, to accept that it's going to be transporting steel, the game will understand that it has to deliver steel to the other airport. Now, where's the other aircraft? There you are. I want you to deliver steel. Airborne steel. Please tell me you're being used. Nope. Look at that. It has a ton of materials stored, but it's just not willing to deliver them. This is the problem with the mod that has that airborne shipping. It won't really understand what it's trying to do. Was it coal? Yeah, I think it was coal. This one is supposed to take the finished steel and deliver it here to Upper Wishbone. And from over here we're going to transport it onto an aircraft. But that last part doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Line usage, still no. Now I could ship it manually by road. That's going to take a hell of a time. Because I would have to bring it there. That's where we need it. The other steel plant? Where was it again? Or the other machinery plant? Joker's Ridge. Ah, Jesus. No, thank you. No, Joker's Ridge is equally terrible. If I would ship it, I would need something that has some actual speed on the boat. Where's my shipyard? Here. Now, show me the freighters. 36. I'm not even sure which one would go faster. Taking it by ship or taking it by car. I wouldn't be surprised if taking it by car would be faster. Taking it by train is most definitely not an option. Because I'd be having to build a lot of bridges. Okay, we're gonna have to take it by car. It's gonna have to be taken there by truck. Much as I hate it. Okay. We're gonna start there. And we're going to deliver it here. This thing is gonna probably take a year. We're gonna call this the ridiculous steel transport. I'm gonna have to throw a lot of vehicles on there. Couple starting out here. Set line. Ridiculous steel transport. And a couple to come from here. Hopefully I'm going to spread out this stuff a little bit. And I'm going to need a lot of vehicles, mostly because that way the steel plant or the machinery plant will always have quite a few of those vehicles coming in. And it's going to need a constant supply of units. A constant supply of steel. I will make this work, damn it. Whether you like it or not. Yep, it's immediately understanding that now we need steel. And now it's being delivered there. Okay, so these aircraft, I am sorry, but I am not going to be using you anymore. You're only costing me money. This also means that one of those bus lines can be changed. Or one of those truck lines can be changed. That's the coal line. This thing no longer needs to visit Upper Wishbone. So we can take that route, or we can take that stop away. Terminals 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Okay, the first steel is on its way. The date is November 9, 2004. Game time. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see how long it takes. All of these roads... Oh crap, are those old roads? They're old roads. Means that the buses are also not running at best speed. Another aircraft. I cannot upgrade all the parts, but I can upgrade some. I'm gonna have to go through all of these towns. Oh my god. Where are you now? Why are you driving 60 on that bridge? Too much slope. Yeah, we'll have to upgrade this bridge somehow. 50 up that hill. If I can just manually upgrade this road, that could help. I need to do something about that bridge. Can I just delete it? Main connection will be interrupted. Yeah, that's sort of the point. Alright, let's go for an extra large bridge. Construction not possible. That's not the thing I want to hear from my engineers. There's your bridge. We need to connect it up here. And let's see what those vehicles are going to do. Yep, they're leaving. That's good. The game's going to say, oh shit, my main line's interrupted. Of course it's going to throw a bit of a fit when it does that, but we can fix that quickly. That's one part. Now the other part. There. Now your main line is once again connected and we don't have to take that little zigzag road up there. Okay, so the date is April 2005. My road vehicle is in this convoy. It has traveled, I'd say 20% of the way, if that. We are just getting started with this road trip. All because my aircraft were, let's say, unwilling to transport what I wanted them to transport. Speed varying about 80. It's July. I think it's going to take them multiple years to make this trip. I'm not exaggerating, it's going to take multiple years for them to go from one end to the other. But then again, I'm telling them to drive pretty much all the way across the whole map. I could speed things up if I were to build a bridge from here, or rather from there, across that lake. Let's just, for shits and giggles, say that's what I want to do. It's gonna be expensive. It would cost me about 90 million. Only. At this point I'm getting close to actually considering that as a viable option. Where are you now? You just cleared Meteor Bay. It's October 2005. It's been traveling for almost a year. And it is not quite there yet. Let's just say. It's about to do the round at Duck Pond, I think. Yeah, there's the convoy. What these things cost me per year? It's about 70k. Okay. This is going to slow them down. Maybe a ring road around this particular town would help. Because that seems to be the biggest thing that slows them down. I wonder if they're going to take this bridge. Yeah, they're going to take this bridge. I think that's an unupgraded bridge. There. That depot is not really required here, so we can delete that and then upgrade this part. Upgrade that and that. I'm gonna make life as easy and mostly as fast as possible for those trucks. We're using damn dirt roads here. Seriously. The year is 2006 and we're using dirt roads. What's wrong with this picture? Somebody thought that a snaking route like that would be the most efficient way to do it. We're delivering stuff there? Yeah, I think we're delivering passengers to Miller's Creek. But I'm not sure if they're going by bus. I don't believe they are. Okay, so it has been 15 months. And it has just cleared Duck Pond. It's now speeding up. These things have a top speed of 100 kph. Unfortunately, thanks to all the bends in the road, it's not really getting there. 80, 90, 100. Full speed. Okay, that's a shitty turn. Because right there, he had to slow down from 100 all the way back. He's only doing 60 here. I'm gonna have to upgrade this thing to be a straight road. On a straight road, like that line, could be made much more efficient. Now the last stop along the way is Joburg Crater. And this is a pretty busy town. Yep. Welcome to Joburg traffic. Okay. June 28, 2006. Bloody hell. Stop taking the car, start taking my trams. Trust me, it's easier and faster. And more convenient. Yeah, this is not helping. This is not helping for getting this stuff across fast. This is better make me a lot of money. Did you just drive over some cars? I think it's clipping. And we are through. Speed up again. Again, these nice and bendy roads which are slowing me down. year is 2006, we're at October. It has almost been 2 years since this truck departed. This road also needs to be made more efficient. It's getting up to speed, but not the ideal speed. Okay, you're here! You made it! It has only taken you a little over 2 years. You did bring in $1 million making that trip. And moreover, we are now starting to actually produce this stuff. Steel. Sorry, not steel, machinery. Okay, so the ridiculous steel line definitely lives up to its name. That was a hell of a long drive. And stuff like this didn't really help. You know my vehicles. Shit, he is. Okay. Let's make it a straight line. Game, a nice and straight... I said straight line. Game has a different definition of a straight line than I do, apparently. Okay, I need you to go. Just get off this particular section of road. And speed that up. There. Okay, that should make the road a little bit more efficient. Are we getting stuff here delivered at all? Yeah, but still slowly. Okay, well, I think that's enough for this episode. Apparently the airport didn't quite work, the freight airport. But fortunately... Actually, just to check. Yeah, that is the right airport. It's not like I deployed a passenger airport instead. It is an actual freight airport. That's what you can see by that freight marking. What's this? Yeah, okay. Well, the good news, we're delivering steel. The bad news, it is taking forever to get them actually to do something useful. But hopefully, Spittle Flat is going to start to see its first bit of machinery being delivered to that town pretty soon. And over here there's plenty of steel waiting. And we are definitely going to need a lot more trucks to bring in this stuff. Because I think that we need... Oh, hell yeah, we're using it. I think there are so few trucks on here that it's not actually even registering usage. Yes, we have our first machines! Okay, let's use that as the final part of the episode. This is the truck that's going to deliver the stuff to Spittle Flat. Also, we definitely need more shipping of construction materials, because that is not looking good. This traffic is atrocious. When in doubt, throw down more roads. Where are you now? Ah, you're already taking the other route. Okay, fine. Highlight it. Yeah, okay, so next time he's going to take the shortcut. Alright, here's your first bit of machinery. Why are you picking up tools? Who even wants tools? What? What? Huh? Oh, wonderful. We are not apparently just producing machinery, we're also producing tools. Yes. Well, that's good news and bad news, because it means that Spittle Flat is also going to be getting tools, not just machines. In one of these... Is it you? Yeah, he's picking up tools for now. Now we have access to, what is that? The ice? sure what sort of vehicle that is. Okay, you're gonna drop that stuff off here at, I believe, the drive it's called? Yeah, the drive. I'm not even sure if we are in range of commercial buildings using that stop. Yeah, some. Because it's the industrial buildings that wants the machines. These guys want the tools. Where are you at? You're very close now. And 110. Okay. So we did all that for 110. Yeah, was that worth it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for the next episode.